and Raid Shadow Legends don't pass. Subscribe to Ash for some class. Still's the hottest champ, no dispute, while Harrier reeks quite astute. In this game, fun always a mess. Welcome to the video, guys. If you have any fun limerick suggestions for Raid, go ahead and let us know in the comments below, and maybe we'll make you a feature of a Ash Raid Shadow Legends intro. So, in a video, like 2 days ago or something, 3 days ago, I pulled my very first mythical champion. I fused before that, and I have a guide out on her as well. Lady Mikage. Oof, I love me some Lady Mikage. I have a thing for the spider women out there. No. Quite literally in this case. But I have a bigger thing out there for the first ever actual pull, summon, or whatever you want to call it. And it's Queen Krixia. Now, here I am today, Your Honor, before the judge, before the court. I wish to convey the fact that yours truly believes that this is the best champion in Raid Shadow Legends. What do I mean by best? Because there's no real best champion. But if I was going to draft my account with any champion in the game, I would choose Krixia Night Queen Krixia. Not Krixia Night Queen, Ash. You don't even know her name, bro?
Sorry, I erased your memory.
Krixia Queen Knight. What does she do? Night Queen Krixia, Ash.
I erased your memory.
Bro, seriously, what the heck? Night Queen Krixia. It's not that hard, bro. All right, so what does she do? And do you think she's the best? Do you think she's the best? That's the question I want to ask you guys. Because I think when I pulled her, I think I may have made a comment, well, wow, she might be like the best champion in the game. But I saw that good old Hell Hades, they give her a 4. A 4? Well, you guys can be the judge. So, on her base form, first of all, she's got 110 speed. She got 21k HP, 1266 on the defense, almost 1200 on the attack, okay? Sword Spear Slash, a 2-time hitter. We're increasing the duration of all debuffs on the target by 1 turn. Well, you can book her out to ignore resistance as well, which is pretty cool, or pretty crappy, depending how you look at it. Doom Lantern, her A2 on the base form. We get a decreased resistance and a block buffs on all enemies for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. Also, decreases each target's turn meter by 20%. She's doing so much that it's hard. You might have to take out your notepads, boys and girls. Sit down, because Night Queen I can't get it! I can't get it! Deathly Apparition. Attacks all enemies on a 4-turn cooldown, removes all buffs from all enemies, also decreases the cooldown of all enemy skills by 3 turns. So it's like, you know, it's a powerful ability. Removing all buffs and increase the cooldowns by 3 turns. It's like Yumeko on steroids, right? I mean, we're doing the 3-turn reduction, but we're also removing all their buffs on a 4-turn cooldown. She's immune to stun, increases champions' accuracy by 1 for every 2 resistance they have. Well, that's freaking good too. I should rebuild her with higher resistance, actually. Resistant all battles by 80. Okay, and she has a 4-turn on her Metamorph, okay? With the extra turn, obviously, as well. Here's her second form. First of all, she looks incredible.
I'm just kidding, honey. She's ugly.
On the A1, Blade Wing. 2-time hitter. Each hit has a 60% chance of decreasing the duration of all debuffs on a random ally by 1 turn. That's not bad, and it happens on each hit. It's a sneaky little A1 there. On Reign of Damnation, 3-turn cooldown, attacks all enemies. Now we get block debuffs and increased resistance, big version, on all allies. Additionally, we're filling the turn meter of all allies by 20%. All right, well, that's freaking good. On the A3, Night Purge. Removes a full cleanse on all allies, and then decreases the cooldown of all ally skills except this champion by 3 turns. So now we have the other half of the Yumeko, or a Kaimar, built in there as well. Metamorph 4-turn. We have Queen of the Dark. Immune to sleep, increases champion's speed by 1 for every 10 resistance they have, stacks up to 50. Ooh, these are some nasty little passives on there. Increase speed by 1. Well, that's unbelievable. An extra 50 speed up there, potentially. Increase ally resistance in all battles by 80. So, guys, what do you think? So when we're thinking about the normal cadence for this champion, right? How I like to do it is we open up with the A3, the Deathly Apparition, right? We remove all bust from all enemies. We decrease all their cooldowns, right? And then on the next turn, we come in with Dune Lantern. We get the decreased resistance, we get the block bust, we get the decreased turn meter. On the next turn, we metamorph. On the metamorph, we go with the Night Purge. By that time, all the other allies around her have used her ability, used their best abilities, so we decrease all their cooldowns, right? And we remove all their debuffs. We cleanse them at the same time. And then we come back in with an AoE, block debuffs, increase resistance on all allies with a turn meter fill of all allies. Then we go A1, then we metamorph back, and we repeat the process with a Deathly Apparition, and we kind of go through the cycle. Man, it's just so strong. It's just so strong. If we go, now she's good in areas other than Arena, right? But if we go look at her in Gold 3, Gold 4, you're going to see Gold 4, she has a ban rate of almost 50%. So meaning that like half of the time that she is picked, she's being banned. She has a 56% win rate, which is actually very, very high. It might be the highest right now. Let me search for like a war. Now, let me search Yumeko. Yumeko is going to be like, in Sify, I think they're going to be up there with those stats, right? Let's see what Yumeko is in Gold 4. She's a 50% win rate and around the same ban rate. Now, granted, her pick rate is way up because more people have Yumeko in Gold 4 than have Krixia. Let me search Sify. Sify, for a while, was the highest win rate in Gold 4. Let's see where she is right now. Gold 4, 56. She's very close. Ban rate is half. Pick rate is in 50% of battles.
Hello, soul sister.
I mean, let's just stick with Arena for now, right? Stick with Arena. Is she the best Arena? I think she's the best Arena champion in the game, man. Like, she's so incredibly annoying to go against. But then where else can we use her, right, is the question. Well, Hydra, she's amazing, right? I mean, she's removing buffs. She's a buff stripper. She's resetting cooldowns, a la like a Kymar, right? She's placing block buffs on the Hydra heads. She's placing block debuffs on allies. She got the resistance thing going on, the decreased resistance, increased resistance. What else is she doing? I feel like she's doing everything. She's like 3 champions in 1 almost, right? Now, you could argue, so where else are we using? So Hydra, I think she is a 5. I agree with that, right? Frostbite, I mean, I guess on a Seer reset team, on a Poison Combustion reset team, you can use her there. Where are you not using her, right? Even in like Fire Knight hard mode, yeah, you're not gonna, I guess that would be a good option of an area where you're not gonna use her. Shogun Grove, I guess you're not using her, but if she's awakened, you're gonna be using her, right? I don't know, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Let's see her second form, Dragonheart. This is more like it. A 5 in Hydra, 5 in Frostbiter, 4 in Dark Fae. I mean, I would argue she's a 5 in Dark Fae, right, as well. But maybe I'm being a little nitpicky here, right? So I don't know, guys. What do you think of this? I'm going to go ahead. We have Live Arena open right now. I'm going to show you how I have her built, and then we're going to jump right in. Now, I got to be real with you guys. I think I need to rebuild her a little bit. I threw her my best speed and perception gear, but essentially what I did, I do have some resist, so we're definitely getting some bonuses. So I have her in what's her total resist right now? 300-ish? 293. So with the 293 resist, I mean, we're getting extra accuracy. We're getting quite a bit extra accuracy, which allows us to get by. And look at that. She's my highest power by a million miles, right? And then we have the speed, extra speed quite a bit too, right? I mean, but we didn't really prioritize resistance like hardcore, right? Her accuracy is pretty low at 455 for where I'm using her, but I mean, we get the bonus. We get the bonus for using that A3 on her base form. Anyway, 384 on the speed, and then some survivability, essentially. I just kind of want to jump into the arena. I'm sure you don't care super, how I have her built, but HP, accuracy on the banner. We have speed on the boots. We have HP flat stat on the chest. Now, granted, we do have 20% on the Ascension, but I love that triple speed roll on a speed set. We have defense percentage on the gauntlets. We have quads. I only have one quad speed on my whole account. She's wearing it right here. Quad speed roll in the perception, a trip speed roll there. Basically, as I said, she has a mix of my best speed gear on the account because I really want that base speed, and I have her fully awakened. If you saw I have polymorph on her as well. She is a, you know what to deal with, man. She's my best. She's got to be my best build, my best champion. I feel like on my personal account.
Yeah, I get it.
Masteries, I went down. I picked up Eagle Eye. But I'm thinking maybe building her with a little bit more resistance, actually. Maybe I take off the, what did I have? Accuracy on the banner? I mean, I don't know if I have a resistance that good. I'm not going to make you guys sit while I look. But either way, this is how I have her built. How would you build her? I figured I just wanted her to go first by any means necessary, right? And 384 speed is going to do that way more often than not. So let's just jump in here, guys, and see what we can do. Now, if she's banned, I'm going to just cut it and skip to the next match. She is banned, like I said, I don't know. For me, it feels like more than 50% of the time. So for that reason, what I try to do is I try to, in terms of the teams I'm building around her, she can fit anywhere. I try to show her at the end, psychologically maybe, they've already kind of figured out and drafted their team around my first 4 champions, and they make their draft choices, you know, accordingly. And then psychologically, maybe they don't want to ban the last one. Am I crazy? Maybe. Whenever they show a Sun Wukong, I trot out my secret weapon and a Nithui Blood Twin. But I'm not going to show him right away either. I'm going to go with a Duchess. I'm going to go with a Marichka. Like having some heal on that squad. And at this point, I want him to be thinking about who he's going to ban here, you know? So I'm going to show the Nithui Blood Twin. Hopefully that's going to scare the hell out of him. The nice thing about Nithui is he counters this team so good. So I'm hoping they ban Nithui. I think they will ban Nithui. Wait, where the heck is she? Right in front of my face. All right, here we go. So who am I going to ban? Well, let's see who they go with for their second DPS. Otherwise, we're going to ban Sun Wukong and win the match. I'm probably going to ban whoever the heck this is. Nah. I love Eric's, but I'm not super scared of Eric's. And I do think that Sun Wu is very annoying, so let's get rid of him. Even though we have a Nithui to take care of him, I think they're going to ban, they did. They're going to ban a Nithui anyway, so we're going to play him that way. We're going to go speed and all bows. If you'll notice, there's a pretty obvious weakness on this team. Like, the super strong, disgusting pay-to-win cracker team.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
But there is a weakness. And it is, I have a defense-based nuker with no increased defense on the team. I've been running Bellator Mage Slayer in that capacity instead of a Duchess in a team like this. I just did a guide on him on my Raid Champion Guide channel. You guys can check it out if you're interested. But first off, here's our first battle. He didn't get banned. Everything worked according to plan. We're going to go first because who the heck could they have that's going to be faster than Krixia, right? So let's see if we can remove some of these stone skins while we reduce all their cooldowns. Did we get a resist there, or am I making that up? We didn't remove stone skins. Got a little unlucky there, but it is what it is. We're fine. So they go in. Yeah, she did resist, that son of a jackal. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should rebuild with a little bit more accuracy, but I don't want to be too, you know, overreacting to one thing. So all they have is Eric's for DPS. I'm just going to use the A1 of Marichka. And we're just going to target, I don't know. Let's go after their DPS. They have a reviver on the team, but I probably should have gone after cardio. So like I said, I'm going to come in with the well, they have, unfortunately, they all have block debuffs. So in this situation, I'm going to morph early. I haven't, well, you know what? Harima's A2 is so good, but I haven't used any of Marichka's abilities yet. So I'm going to come in with the A2 first, and we'll get block debuffs. We'll get increased resistance on my team, even though I already had it, block debuffs vis-a-vis Duchess, but at least it's a fresh one. So they go with the counterattack and with the ally protect on Eric's. But now that Stone Skin is off of their reviver, I'm still going to focus on the reviver first. Plus, we have the good affinity matchup with Harima. So we'll come in with... we'll come in over here. We'll go now. Man, she's so fast that she lapped freaking Marichka. But I'm still going to go ahead and use it here because I still want to use the A2. And we're going to go right after Elva. Cardiel, I assume, is going to ally attack, and I assume he's going to hit Krixia. Nope, he goes A2 instead. Golly. Yeah, let's just go. And of course, Duchess joins in. But you can see, so it's not the fastest fight in the world here, obviously. It's a tanky team that I'm going against. UDK eating the first hit, blah, blah, blah. But you can already see, we're basically like never-ending amazing abilities, I feel like, you know, with her. Now, we do have an A1 coming up, right? But no worries. We're one turn away from metamorphing and going right back at it, removing all their buffs on her next turn. And she's so fast. Her turn comes around super fast anyway, right? And what are they going to do? Kill her? We have revivers all over the place, aka one, but we're going to do it right away. And now she's veiled. Now we got, you know, continuous heal. We're fine. They do have Eric's coming in. It's a positive affinity matchup, so let's see if she can kill her. If so, it's really not the end of the world. I mean, it's a little bit of a bummer, but let's go ahead and get her nice and healed up, get that strengthen on her, get that shield on her. I don't think Eric's, even with the affinity, is going to be able to take her down. No, she barely even put a dent in this team. Let's come in. Okay. Let's just go in with the AoE.
I'm going for good.
Some nice damage there. So, I mean, we could go in with refresh our block debuffs, fill our turn meter, but of course, we want to metamorph. We want to come in. By this time, the A3 is back on cooldown. How annoying is this? We come in here, remove the buffs, and they can't do anything again. Come on, dude. This kit is so broken, man. It's so broken. And I'll be honest with you guys. Some mythicals, not Lady Mikage either, though. I did a guide on Lady Mikage a couple days ago, as I said, and she impresses the hell out of me too. And I don't have her booked out, man. I booked out Krixia, and that's all I could afford. That was all I had, you know. And I don't pay for. I mean, I pay for plenty in this game, so don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sound like a freaking free-to-play saint or anything like that. But I'm not paying $100 to book out a mythical. Like, that's where I draw the line, you know. I don't know. That's what I won't do. So hopefully, what I will do though is, you know, if I see a tournament or an event with a mythical skill tome as a reward, I'll go hard on it. You know, I feel a little bit better about that than I do about, I don't know, like. There's one thing to buy shards in this game. I'm not saying do whatever you guys want. I'm not trying to make like a big buying shard conversation or buying anything.
But why now? Not the right thing to do.
There's one thing about buying shards in this game. There's a whole nother thing about like having to pay a ton to then max out or invest in the champion that you pulled from said shard. It feels like they're getting you on both sides a little bit. It feels so. Anyway, we all draw our random lines in the sand, don't we? My random line is, yeah, I'll pay for shards, but I'm not gonna pay. No way am I gonna pay to book them. All right, anyway, here we go. I think a good counter argument to play devil's advocate would be maybe you pay half the money that you're currently paying on shards, Ash, and then you just book them. Maybe you do that. Anyway, we change forms. We just use Harima's best abilities. Guess what? They're off cooldown. We just did it again, guys. And again, this is a 5-minute battle. This whole video is gonna be one match. A lot of questions as why I don't do more live arena content here on the channel, and this is your answer. It's just like, maybe I should live stream or something like that. I'd be down to live stream, you know, here and there. I feel like it's a little bit more fun maybe to live stream this sort of content, but to make a video and have a 10-minute match in it on a 20-minute video, it's a lot. It's a lot. In this case, a 30-minute video. All right, let's come back in here. Harima, put in some work here, huh? Sister, look at all those buffs that Elva has. Golly. All right, Cardiel, what do you got for me here, man? All right, here we go. Finally. Well, we have one choice. Boom, boom, boom. Gee whiz. Now, I called it out. I called it out at the beginning of this match, at the beginning of this draft. But you could definitely argue I'd be a lot better with Bellator Mage Slayer, and this match would be over right now, right? Now we get the increased resistance. We get the block debuffs. We come in here, we veil everybody up. And the reason to be over is because we'd still have the reviver, but we'd have the increased defense for Harima just to power her up a little bit more, you know? Anyway, we're one turn away from the metamorph. We have to end up using like 1A1 per cycle. Finally kill Cardiel, who comes back to life with a revive on death. So does the reviver Elva. But hopefully we can take care of her before she gets full health again.
Every single morning now I give up, I give up. I just wanna feel free with
There we go.
expectations. So many people think they know me, but they only know
Hey, guess what, guys? You know what's annoying me? Not that. All those buffs, I was going to take them down with the same A3, but you can tell my opponent was like, dude, I'm not having it, man. I'm so sick of that champion, right? That's what they were saying. I know it. Let me take you into a regular arena battle, right? I was messing around with this team, by the way, on that Bellator. So this is the guy I was talking about. Bellator Mage Slayer, Bell Eater, Bellatar, I don't know. Increased attack, increased defense. He's got the heal, right? He's got this 4-turn revive when booked. It's reviving 50% HP, 50% turn meter with the shield based on his HP. But then he's got this 70% chance of decreasing all of an ally's skill cooldowns by 1 turn whenever they're revived. So you pair him with like a Sun Wukong or a Nogdar or something, and it's just like he's reducing their cooldowns every time that they revive. It doesn't say revived by him, just revived, period. It's pretty cool. He also has the same thing on the A1. 50% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill with the ally of the highest turn meter. Very good in Hydra, very good in Arena. Anyway, sorry for the big digression there, but let's do this team. I'm messing around with a bomb team here, guys. I'm rooting all my future content because I really wanted to make an ultimate bomb team, right? Like this is what I've got in my head that I really want to do this, right? I'm gonna come in, boom, remove, decrease cooldown. Warlord, you don't scare us, man. Decrease cooldowns. What is, okay, Lane Mikage, decrease the duration, blah, 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 blah. Okay, ally attack, sure. Let's go after Duchess. Not bad, not bad. Here we go with our bombs and our sleeps. And now we're gonna go in with this is cool too. We can put the decreased resistance and the block buffs on everybody and decrease their turn meter without waking them up, right? That's pretty cool. I like that she doesn't hit there, you know? Now, we're at Lady Mikage again. I don't want to wake everybody up, so let's change her forms into Spider-Woman. Increase accuracy on all allies, removes all buffs from all enemies, places a weaken on all enemies, or we could stun them. I think they have decreased resist from Krixia, so let's go in, even though we have one sleeping, let's stun everybody else. Boom. Oh, so nasty. Let's change her form, and then let's reduce the cooldowns of everybody again. So now we're back to more bombs. Let's go with more bombs. Let's keep coming back in here. Now, like, it doesn't matter if we wake them up because they're all gonna die. They have no cleansers on the team, you know? Let's, I don't even know. Let's stun them again. We reduced all our cooldowns, so it's chain stun. Decreased resistance, they can't block anything. Now, it doesn't matter what we do. I mean, it's insane. Man, Mythicals are better than I expected. All right, guys, let's do one more team here. It doesn't matter the team.
I want to go home.
I'm just going to go after the hardest we can possibly find because, I don't know, this one maybe? Because it's weird. It's a go first bomb team, but because of these two insanely powerful Mythicals, and I really mean that too about Lady Mikage. We removed some Stone Skin, decreased their cooldowns. I really love Lady Mikage, man. I think she's really cool. Let's ally attack Duchess again. It worked for us last time, right? Not bad, not bad. We come in here with the sleep and the bombs. Fantastic. Rotos can't be cleansed because there's no Mithrala on the team. We're going to do the same thing. Decrease target's turn meter, decrease resistance, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and keep the turn meter going here. Duchess gets a turn, but she can't do anything because all of her skills are off cooldown. Do I want to wake up Rotos? Not real. Yeah, who cares, right? He's going to die anyway, right? Let's metamorph. Let's do it all again. And we get the turn meter fill. Let's do more bombs. Bombs all the time. Necrit's being annoying, but let's come in here. The A2. Sure, why not? I almost feel like it doesn't even matter what we do at this point. Am I being too cocky? Let's ally attack Duchess, I guess. Let's ally attack Duchess. Okay. Let's turn meter fill again. Let's come in here and instantly activate on... okay. Come back in. First hit instantly activates, and it was UDK. All right, we're cool. Just gotta be careful of the extending duration. We want the bombs to be one turn, so either way, I think we're totally... I mean, all they need to do is take turns, and we're gonna be good here. Let's go in with the... No. Let's switch spider mode, and then let's go with stuns, right? Why not? Or we'll kill everybody. That works too. I mean, it's the bomb team where we don't even need to use bombs, and they can't... We're just gonna go auto from here. But this is a really fun team too, huh, guys? Listen, I feel like I could make this video 2 hours long, honestly, because I'm having so much fun playing with these champs. I'm glad they did a 2x Mythical event so I could actually pull some of these, but I guess I want to end the video with asking you guys, the 3 of you still left watching, through my haphazard ramblings, what do you think? Do you think she's the... You could even... I don't know, do you think she's the strongest? Would you pick her first if you were drafting any champion in the game? I think I would. Lady Mikage, I wouldn't pick, but I love her. She's a permanent fusion. Why would I pick her, right? Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.